Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TerrenceRe, back at you with another stock market update. Right now, we look like the market is pulling back a little bit. It started out down today on a red day. The majority of the S&P 500 are negative. Looking at the SPX right now, you can see the S&P 500 just down about 21 bucks. But what I will say is this: you had a high right here, got a low, and you got a high, and today we took out this low. So we effectively do, as of today, have a lower low now. So, those are one of the things that we look for in technical analysis to kind of like view if we have a directional shift in the market or, a change, near term anyway. So the S&P 500 futures down about 0.5%. The NASDAQ is down almost a whole percent. We got the Dow just turned green on the day. So it's right there roughly bouncing back and forth between being flat and green. The Russell, the same. We got the bonds are up. They just turned up on the day. So if you're looking right over here at the notes, you can see we got look like maybe it hit some support. And if you've been paying attention to the last few videos, I've been telling you guys the bonds are going to lead the way. The bonds are going to, if the bonds continue to sell off, that means that the 2 and the 10-year yields should be rising. And that's going to signal to give us a bearish market. So we may be getting hitting a little support in the market today. Just looking at the bonds, I'm just looking at this 10-year. Look at the 2-year. The 2-year is right here as well. So you can see the charts look similar, which is fine. But what I really wanted to talk about today is Netflix. I put a trade out in the membership tab, so anybody that's a member would see it. I did it this morning as soon as I think like maybe 5 minutes into the market. So the same thing with Netflix. I just like the setup here, and I'm gonna go over these Fibonacci ratios. So basically, you can see right here we had a high, a low, high, then we had a low, and then we had a lower high, and then a lower low, right? So then at that point, from this high to this low to this pullback, it hit right on the Fibonacci ratio, came back here, then hit on this high another Fib ratio, and then from that point, I'm jumping in, right? I actually looked at it yesterday. Netflix was up, had pulled back into here. If I would have put the same trade I put on today, if I'd put it on yesterday, I'd have been taking it off for a profit. But that's fine. That's okay. I wanted to, sometimes waiting for confirmations, you're gonna give up a little bit of money, and you may not be in the best trade position, but I'm cool. Excuse me. So then it got a little bit of a gap down and took out this low. So basically, my next Fibonacci level will coincides with this gap right here. So you got a gap right here, and the next level is right here at the gap, which I expect there to be some support right here. And then all this is a from here to here is A to B, B to C, and then C to D. So this from here to here should equal this move. So these two should equal one another. This down move from here, and then from here to here. And if I looked at it on an intraday level, we're going to drop down and we'll take a look at the 1 hour. It's a little easier to see. So basically all I'm saying is this move from here to here is going to equal this move from this high down to this low. And I'll be looking to get out of this trade more than likely. So we're looking right now, it'll probably close this gap, and then we'll get something up into here and then roll over next week, which is cool. So I'll be looking to take this trade off maybe right here. It's possible that it could go lower. Like I have more fib levels, But the thing about it is what's the probability of it doing that? We don't know what this market's gonna do. So like what I did, I sold a call spread. I sold the 365, bought the 370. We can come to the trade tab and take a look. And you can see it on the option chain. So right here, I sold the 365, bought the 370. If I did this trade again right now, I'll collect maybe $2 less because I think I collected 147 in premium when I did it. Now I sold this, so it is a high probability trade, and I collected some theta, so it can go sideways and I can make money on the trade. I don't necessarily have to be right directionally. And I sold the 365 call, so my short call is right around up in here. And that's what we're gonna that's what I'm gonna rock out with. So I just wanted to come in and do a video over that, go over those fib levels. Now, one thing I was thinking about is is maybe buying a further out put option at one of these levels. Now that would, like I said, that would be a low probability trade and it would be a low chance of hitting that. But sometimes if you can come out, let's just say I wanted to come out and I wanted to try the 240. Like I think maybe it'd come down here. Let's just say I said 240 and maybe I came out 63 days and 240 would put you could get that for 150. Now, what are the odds of it getting down there? Very small. But the payout, buying it for 150, you basically, if it comes in the money, you make $2,300 on that or something like that. So that's let's say let's try another level. 260, that'll put you right there at this low. If you did it out 63 days, 276. So I probably wouldn't do that either. The best one, probably bang for the buck, would be to maybe buy the 25 delta right here at 310, just because it's within the expected move. Probability of touch is 58%. Maybe you do the 50. You could even go out and do the one right here, 22 delta at 52%, right around at 50%. Buy that at 950. You could double your money. If you're right, what was that? Let me make sure I got the right strike. 22 delta 305. What Fibonacci level does that coincide with? It's gonna put you right around here. So it's a little bit more believable. In the next 63 days, could it get there? Probably could do the 320. That may even be better. What would the 320 cost me? 1370. So I may do that. But that's not a trade. I didn't put that out on my tab because that's more of a speculation type trade, right? But the one I got today, that I put on today, selling this call spread, as you can see, also it crossed over this the Wilder's smoothing moving average. We got the MACD rolling over, accelerating to the downside. So we got a confluence of indication that this may hold. And I can always roll out and play a little defense if I get challenged up here. So with that, guys, my Caterpillar trade is frustrating. It still hasn't, it is crossed over and it's pulling back some. But the thing about the Caterpillar trade that I do have on my side is time. That particular trade I put on, I have 42 days. And it's still basically like right where I put it on at. It's at the same place where I put it on. So it costs a little less, but it's at the same place where I put it on. So basically, I'm even on that trade. So we looking good right there. I did take a look at, I was looking at Target when the market opened. I got fib levels for Target. The expected move for the day didn't seem like a lot. And this was more show you. We'll pull this up on the 30-minute, and you can see I didn't get a chance to put this on because I seen this early this morning, and when it opened up, it gapped down and it was already down here, and I was just like, it didn't make sense. I wasn't gonna try to chase this too far down. Target is on the radar though. Now, if I could get Target to pull back and close this gap right here, then I may get short into the rally up into here, because I do think that Target will come down and touch one of these levels. So this may be more of, that's only $3. So this may be this may be a different kind of trade for me to trade Target. But I do believe that Target will come down here and reach 169. So if you're shorting Target, that's about what, $3.50 profit range to 169. But if I did this, my stop got to be up here. So you're gonna have, that's almost not too bad, risking 4. So you stop above 176.68. So you're risking about $4 to make 3. Not too bad. Now keep in mind, now if I could get it to pull back even more, I may do something in Target, but it would be a different kind of trade. I probably won't put this one out because this will be more of like a day trade or something like that. I'll be watching Target next week. That's something that maybe, and it has earnings on February 28th. So I'm probably going to stay within earnings right around this 7-day. This is something where if I can get it to pull back, I may just even buy a put right here at 170. I may do that anyway. Keep in mind, I think the markets are closed on Monday. So if you do buy an option, it's going to decay over the weekend. So in my opinion, you don't want to buy short dated options. You're going to lose decay. It's going to decay over the weekend, and you got an extra day of decay on Monday. So that means it's not going to pop back in. You're not going to get a chance to see it till Tuesday. You may miss out on the whole trade, to be honest with you. This is one where you might want to short the shares, outright short, doing it that way. But I will, anybody that's a member, if I do trade it, I'll post it. Be careful. Don't try to follow me into these trades unless you really understand them. And that's that, guys. So today, my synopsis for the rest of the day is, I'm guessing we're gonna get an inside day for the rest of the day. We probably already got our down move in the rest of the day, just because I'm looking at the SPX. Let's go back here and look at it where it's sitting at. See, it's sitting right on top of this smoothly moving average. So we might just sit here. We might sit right around in here. It may even come up and fill the gap and just sit right in here. So if you're already banged out, especially I'm talking to day traders, you already banged something out, you already hit a profit target. In my opinion, I wouldn't be sitting holding stuff. I'd be taking my stuff off at this point. I do think that the market is getting ready to set up for a move next week. So I'm going to adjust these expected moves for the following week. Don't look like we're going to touch this week. And I have some ranges for you guys on the weekend video, what to look for next week. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You want to support the channel, go ahead and join. I post up my trades out for this YouTube account onto the membership tab. I posted the Netflix trade this morning when I did it. So that way you guys can see and kind of look and see what I'm doing. And with that, I'm going to be out. Peace.